Hi everyone, this is Kim Madsen with Madsen Consulting, and I said I would hop in. Actually, I just want to announce or show you all my new branding for Madsen Consulting. It definitely, Kristen Allen from Greenwater Garage was my designer, and she absolutely listened to everything I have to say. So, and what I was looking for. So I'm not even going to talk really about it until I get it up here on the screen. So here we go. Here is Madsen Consulting's new logo right here. And so just to tell you a little bit about what went into the design and what it represents, and when Kristen and I were talking, one of the things, so you see the 5 strands, the 5 ribbons, and they really represent the 5 strengths, your top 5 strengths. And when you work with me, I am all about Clifton strengths, working from your gifts and talents, and how that can improve working relationships, home relationships, parenting, to your kids doing better in school and people understanding one another. It's all about communication. So when we designed this logo, it really came down to, I wanted at the bottom for them all to be separate, because that is generally how most people, they have no idea about their strengths. And then they might take the assessment and then it's still really just like, good to know. So they're kind of separate. Whereas if you start to think about your top 5 strengths as a grouping, and how when you start to know how to be intentional with them and how they intersect and how they weave back and forth, and different situations call for using your strengths in a different manner, that's what this represents. The flow of the ribbons, and I just keep calling them ribbons, that was our intent, is that it's flowing. It's not like a start and a stop. It's not concrete, but each interaction you have requires you to use your strengths in a different way. And so as you see them ebbing and flowing, it is about going from good. You start out good, right, with your strengths, but when you start to be intentional, you go from good to great. And then at the top, they don't all come to one peak, but more or less, end at different spots, because excellence is not an end point. When you start using your strengths and can be intentional, it's about excellence occurs at many different levels. And so that is, in a nutshell, what I wanted Madsen Consulting to represent, what I wanted this logo to represent, is that whether I'm working with leadership teams, whether I'm working with individuals, it is a true representation. Because when I start working with people, you're already good. You're already good. We just might not be intentional about how we're doing things, whether that's being intentional with the way we lead, whether that's being intentional in our words, whether it's being intentional with our natural gifts and talents. So welcome. I hope you like my new logo. I love it, like I probably have said 10 times already. But I wanted you to see it first, and you will start to see it more and more on all of the items that I offer. And enjoy. I think it's fantastic. So thank you again. Thanks for checking out my logo, and I will talk to you soon.